Good morning, students. Now today we have to start with the action of heat on matter. Action of heat on matter. Before this, till Brownian movement, I have already explained and covered each and every important fact in our previous video. Now today we will study about action of heat on matter. So there are four types of changes which we see when we heat matter. When we heat matter, matter means solid, liquid and gas. When we heat solid, liquid and gas, we will see there are four types of changes. The first one is expansion. Expansion means what? फैलना. Okay, first one is expansion. Second one is change in state. Change in state, see I have drawn a diagram, later I will explain you about this change in state. Third one is chemical change. Okay, there is some chemical change also happens in the because of the action of heat on matter. Okay, so there are these three types of change we will have to study. Okay, not 4, 3. Okay, not 4, there are three types of change we need to study. So see, first we will study about matter expand on being heated. Okay, so you have already learned how matter in any state, solid, liquid or gases expand on being heated. Okay, we have already studied this. That how matter expand on being heated in case of solid, liquid and gases. It also contract means sukurna. It also contract on being cooled. Okay, it also contract on being cooled. Okay, later in your higher classes we will study about the anomalous expansion. Anomalous expansion, which is the change of behavior of matter when it attains the temperature of 4 degree Celsius. Okay, later you will learn about the water behaves differently when cooled below 4 degree Celsius, it expand. Okay, thus ice occupies a larger volume than its melt. Okay, so ice occupies a larger volume when it melt. So actually what happens, water when heated till 4 degree Celsius, only till 4 degree Celsius, what happens, it starts behaving differently. Okay, differently means what, अगर हम उसको वाटर को हीट कर रहे हैं तो उसमें क्या है, वाटर हीट करके फैलता है, एक्सपेंड करता है, तो वो क्या करेगा, जब वो 4 डिग्री सेल्सियस तक अगर हीट पाएगा 0 to 4, मतलब वाटर पहले क्या है, बहुत ठंडा रहा होगा, 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस पे रहा होगा. ओके, दैट मीन्स इट इज़ ऑन अ फ्रीजिंग कंडीशन. उसके बाद वो वहाँ से हीट गेन करके वो मेल्ट होकर वो 4 डिग्री सेल्सियस तक आया, लेकिन 4 डिग्री सेल्सियस में आने पे वो क्या एक्सपेंड नहीं कर रहा, वो डिफरेंट हो गया, बिहेवियर उसका डिफरेंट हो गया on attaining 4 degree Celsius. Okay, so that you will study in your higher classes. Okay, I think it is in class 10th and all. So but you just know this, that on attaining 4 degree Celsius, what happens, liquid is that means water mostly, what happens, it start behaving differently. Okay, so because of the action of heat, what happens, the matter, especially water in a liquid form, what happens, they expand on heating. Okay, and also contract on cooling. So this is the first action which I have stated. Now second one is about change in state. So see here, I have drawn a diagram to make you all more understand these topics, which is under change of state, all these are under change of state. Okay, because in all these four points, what I have done, I have actually explained about the changing of state only. Okay, so concentrate over here, it is very important. Okay, so if you will able to understand here, it will be very good, because you have to study about the change of state till class 8th, I think. So make this diagram, and what happens, first see. Okay, see, when solid is, we need to change solid to liquid. Okay, solid, suppose we will have, for example, ice. In solid, for example, we will have ice. Okay, now ice, what happens after liberating heat, आफ्टर लिबरेटिंग, लिबरेटिंग मीन्स छोड़ना, हीट को गिव अप करना, ओके, छोड़ देना. आफ्टर लिबरेटिंग हीट व्हाट हैपेंस, इट विल मेल्ट टू फॉर्म लिक्विड. सो द चेंज ऑफ स्टेट फ्रॉम सॉलिड टू लिक्विड is the case of melting, is the case of melting. And in melting what happens, heat is liberated out, heat is liberated out, so that the solid matter is converted to a liquid matter. Okay, so the conversion of matter from solid to liquid state is known as melting by liberating heat. Liberating means heat को छोड़ना. Okay, so this is known as melting. For example, solid that means ice is converted to liquid that means water. So change हो गया state. Solid एक ice एक solid form में था, convert हो गया liquid form में water में. Okay, so this is known as melting. Heat is liberated out. Second point, we will have second case, liquid when converted to solid. See here, liquid when converted to solid, that also possible. Okay, liquid is also can be converted to solid. So when liquid is converted to solid, the process is known as freezing. The process is known as freezing. For example, in liquid we will have water. Okay, now water we will have in a liquid form, and we want to convert it to the solid. That means we want to convert it to the ice. We want to convert it into the ice. So water is we have to convert water to a ice. So what happens? Water is in a liquid form. After absorbing heat, after absorbing heat what happens, it will convert to a solid. Okay, this is known as freezing. Okay, this is known as freezing. Okay, see here, one thing I have written wrong, make it correct. That here this is I have written wrong by mistake. In this case what happened, heat is gained. Okay, heat is absorbed. After absorbing heat, the melting process is begun, and after liberating heat, okay, after liberating heat what happens, the freezing process is done. Okay, so in melting, make a correction, what happens, from solid to liquid heat is absorbed. Okay, when heat is absorbed then only it will melt. Okay, when heat will absorb then only it will melt to form liquid. From liquid to solid what happens, the heat is liberated out and it will convert to a solid state. Okay, so this is known as freezing. The process of conversion of a from liquid state to a solid state is known as freezing, and in this case heat is liberated out, and in melting what happens, heat is absorbed. Okay, so what happens, in both the case we will have melting point and freezing point. Okay, melting point and freezing point in both the case. If the process going on freezing, then at 0 degree Celsius is considered as freezing point. When the process is having melting, then 0 degree Celsius is considered as a melting point. So 0 degree Celsius is both melting point and also a freezing point. ठीक है, तो ये है मेल्टिंग और फ्रीजिंग का केस. मेल्टिंग में मतलब जब सॉलिड से हम लिक्विड में कन्वर्ट कर रहे हैं, जैसे कि क्या है, आइस से वाटर में हम कन्वर्ट कर रहे हैं. हीट क्या करेंगे, एब्जॉर्ब करेंगे. जब हीट गेन करेगा तभी क्या हो जाएगा, आइस क्या करेगा, हीट गेन कर कर ही क्या है, पानी में कन्वर्ट हो जाता है. जैसे ही हीट गेन करता है, जब तक आइस फ्रीज में रहता है, आइस बना रहता है. जैसे ही उसको हम बाहर निकालते हैं, क्या है, बाहर के इन्वायरमेंट से हीट वो गेन करता है और धीरे धीरे वो मेल्ट करके पानी में घुल जाता है ना, या फिर वो गल जाता है. तो क्या होता है, हीट एब्जॉर्ब करता है और हीट एब्जॉर्ब करके सॉलिड से वो लिक्विड में कन्वर्ट हो जाता है. ठीक है, तो इसको हम लोग बोलते हैं मेल्टिंग. और ये होता कब है, 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस पे. जैसे ही आइस क्या है, जब फ्रिज में रखा है तो बहुत ज़्यादा ठंडा होगा उस टाइम पे, तो 0 से उसका टेम्परेचर और डाउन होगा. जब वो उसको हम बाहर निकालेंगे तो उसका टेम्परेचर क्या है, बढ़ेगा, बढ़ते बढ़ते माइनस से 0 तक आएगा. जैसे 0 में आएगा मेल्टिंग स्टार्ट हो जाएगी. तो एट दिस टाइम इट इज़ कंसिडर्ड एज अ मेल्टिंग पॉइंट, क्योंकि अभी मेल्टिंग हो रहा है, तब 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस मेल्टिंग पॉइंट माना जाएगा. और अगर केस दूसरा हो, लिक्विड से सॉलिड में कन्वर्ट करना हो, फ्रॉम लिक्विड टू सॉलिड, दैट मतलब पानी से हमें आइस बनाना है, फ्रॉम वाटर टू आइस, तो हीट क्या करेंगे, लिबरेटेड. ओके, हीट वी नीड टू लिबरेट. वाटर की जो हीट है वो उसको क्या करना पड़ेगा, उसको गिव अप करना पड़ेगा, लिबरेट करना पड़ेगा, जिससे कि क्या है, वो आइस में कन्वर्ट हो जाए. ठीक है, तो इट नीड टू लिबरेट हीट. इस प्रोसेस को बोलते हैं फ्रीजिंग. और जब फ्रीजिंग हो रहा है तो ये 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस फ्रीजिंग पॉइंट की तरीके से माना जाएगा, कंसिडर किया जाएगा. ठीक है, फ्रीजिंग पॉइंट, मेल्टिंग पॉइंट जो है 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस का मतलब क्या है कि इस टेम्परेचर में आने के बाद स्टेट कन्वर्ट हो जाते हैं। 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस पे जैसे ही कोई सॉलिड आया 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस पे, तुरंत वो क्या है, मेल्ट होकर वाटर बन जाएगा। या फिर अगर वाटर है वो 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस के टेम्परेचर में जैसे ही आया वो फ्रीज करने लगेगा और सॉलिड में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा। तो ये फ्रीजिंग पॉइंट और मेल्टिंग पॉइंट इज दैट। नाउ सी हियर थर्ड पॉइंट, which is the conversion of liquid to gases, which is the conversion of liquid to gases. So when liquid is absorb heat, okay, when liquid absorb heat, it will be converted to gases. Okay, when liquid will absorb heat, it will converted to gases. And what happens, the process is known as vaporization. The process is known as vaporization, okay, or boiling. Vaporization or boiling, we can know it by the two name, boiling or vaporization. So see here, when liquid is converted to gases, जब लिक्विड को हम गैस में कन्वर्ट कर रहे हैं तो हीट को क्या करना पड़ेगा, एब्जॉर्ब। लिक्विड हीट एब्जॉर्ब करेगा, एब्जॉर्ब करके क्या है वो गैस के फॉर्म में, मतलब क्या है, भाप बन जाएगा। सपोज फॉर एग्जांपल वाटर, वाटर इज व्हेन हीटेड, व्हाट हैपेंस, इट विल स्टार्ट गिविंग वेपर्स, वेपर मीन्स भाप, it will start giving vapors and it will start converting to a gaseous form. That process is known as vaporization. So it happens by the absorption of heat energy. Okay, so this is known as liquid to gases, vaporization process. So the change of state from liquid to gases is known as vaporization by absorbing heat. Now fourth point is from gases to liquid, from gases to liquid. So what happens, gases can also converted to liquid. That means from gases to liquid, what happens, heat is liberated out, heat need to liberate out, and that process is known as condensation, and that process is known as condensation. Okay, that means what happens, we have seen that if we collect steam, suppose when we are making a tea, okay, after making a tea, what happens, if there is some tea is left in the pan, what happens, we will keep a lid on it. That means we will cover it with another plate. Okay, a lid, it is known as lid. Okay, we will cover it with a lid, and after some times when you will open that lid, you will see water on its surface in a droplets form, water on its surface in a droplets form, which is actually a example of condensation. Okay, which is actually an example of condensation. That means what, those steam which is the steam which is having on the teapot, what happens, it will liberate out and it will collect on the surface of the lid, and at there it will cool to form our water droplets, which is an example of condensation. So gases to liquid is known as heat, is known as condensation, and in this case heat is liberated out. Okay, so when this process carrying on, that means when vaporization is carrying on, that means when liquid is converted to gases, at that time we will know it by 100 degrees Celsius, we will know it by boiling point. Okay, and when heat is liberated out, that means when condensation process is carrying on, then 100 degrees Celsius is known as condensation point. Okay, so now see here, लिक्विड से जब हम गैस में कन्वर्ट करते हैं, ठीक है, लिक्विड से जब हम गैस में कन्वर्ट कर रहे हैं तो हीट क्या करेगा, एब्जॉर्ब करेगा। जैसे कि हम पानी चढ़ा दिए हैं गैस में और उसको गर्म कर रहे हैं, तो वो हीट एब्जॉर्ब करके भाप बन के उड़ने लगेगा। तो ये भाप जो बन रहा है वो एक्चुअली क्या है, गैस के फॉर्म में बन रहा है, वो गैस में कन्वर्ट हो रहा है। तो लिक्विड इज स्टार्टिंग कन्वर्टेड एट इन द स्टेट ऑफ गैस, और वो कब होता है, जब उस पानी का टेम्परेचर 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस आ जाएगा। जैसे ही वो 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस पानी का टेम्परेचर आ जाएगा, वो कन्वर्जन शुरू हो जाएगा, उससे पहले नहीं शुरू होगा। ठीक है, तो जो 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस, इसको हम लोग क्या है, बॉइलिंग पॉइंट उस टाइम पे कंसीडर करेंगे। ठीक है, तो ये एक एग्जांपल है लिक्विड से वेपर का, फ्रॉम वाटर टू वेपर। ओके, फोर्थ केस क्या है, गैसेस से लिक्विड। गैस से लिक्विड का मतलब क्या है कि इस केस में हमें हीट को लिबरेट, मतलब हीट को छोड़ना पड़ेगा, और इस प्रोसेस को कंडेंसेशन बोलते हैं। और ये भी क्या है, कंडेंसेशन पॉइंट भी 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस ही है। ठीक है, इसका एग्जांपल क्या है, जैसे केटली में चाय हमने बनाई हो और चाय थोड़ी सी सबको देने के बाद बच गई हो, तो वो उसी में पड़ी रहेगी। उसके ऊपर जब हम लिड, उसका ढक्कन कवर्ड उसके ऊपर रखेंगे, थोड़ी देर बाद अगर हमें फिर किसी को देना है, हम उसको खोलेंगे या गर्म करना है, फिर जो भी करना है, उस लिड को खोलेंगे तो उस लिड पे हम देखेंगे पानी की क्या है, एकदम ड्रॉपलेट्स उसमें दिखेगी। आप लोग ने देखा होगा, ऑब्जर्व किया होगा, अगर आप लोग ने चाय कभी बनाई होगी तो उसको क्या बोलते हैं कि वो एक कंडेंसेशन का एग्जाम्पल है. इट इज एग्जाम्पल ऑफ कंडेंसेशन. ओके, बेस्ट एग्जाम्पल ऑफ कंडेंसेशन. and condensation point is also a 100 degree Celsius. So these are the change of state which is very important. So I have explained you all. I think I have explained very clearly. So each and every point will be clearly known to you all, and if still you have any problem you can ask me. Now see, there is one more change of state we have to study, that is sublimation. That is sublimation. What is sublimation? In this, the solid is directly converted to gases. In this, solid is directly converted to gases. Okay, is known as sublimation. When solid is directly converted to gases, that process is known as sublimation. First we have studied that solid first convert to liquid, and after liquid it will convert to gaseous form. It is the actual process, but this process is also exist in our nature, that when that solid is directly converted to a gases. There are few examples on that. We will see that solid is directly converted to gases, and those examples are naphthalene ball. Okay, naphthalene ball. Okay, or camphor. Okay, ammonium oxide, I think. Okay, so these are the process of these are the ammonium chloride. Okay, so these are the examples in which what happens, solid is directly converted to a gases. Okay, so this process is known as sublimation. Okay, so this is about sublimation, which I need to told you about direct conversion of solid to liquid. Okay, is known as sublimation. Now chemical change. What are chemical changes? Now see here, about chemical change, what we have to study, that on being heated many substances undergo a chemical change. When we heat, sometimes what happens, many chemicals undergo a chemical change. Let us discuss the interesting example of the burning of candle. Weigh a candle, light it and watch. You will observe the following things. Okay, so suppose we have taken a candle and we will light it up. Okay, so we will see some chemical changes. Now see, the first one is the wax near the wick melt and part of it flows down and solidifies. That you all have already observed it, because many times you have seen the burning of candle. When candle is burned, what happens, the wax will melt and it will solidifies, and what happens, it will collect on the boundaries of the candle or at the bottom. Second, a part of the wax melt, vaporize again and changes its state. So what happens, that wax which is after burning of the candle, the wax which is left, we can melt it and again we will convert it into the other state. We can change it in its state. Okay, the third is the vapor catch fire and burns to form soot, carbon dioxide and water vapor. And that vapor, what happens when that wax is we will collect that wax and we will melt, what happens, a carbon dioxide is liberated out, gas is liberated, and what happens, it will form a soot. Soot means काला काला बन जाना. जैसे कि अगर बत्ती जलाई जाती है तो क्या होता है, ऊपर देखते हैं कि क्या है, ऊपर काला काला, that is a soot. Okay, it is known as soot. Okay, so this is the chemical change. Fourth point, when candle has burned out, collect the solidified weight and weight it, the solidified wax weight less than the original wax of the candle. This is because some wax has burned out. Okay, so these are the four examples that states the change of state. That means on gaining heat, what happens, there is some chemical changes also occur. Okay, now see here, it is written, do all substances undergo the three kinds of change on being heated. See here, 2 points it is given. First, a piece of paper when heated expands too little to be noticed and then undergo a chemical change. Obviously it skips the change in state. So what happens, when a piece of paper is burned, what happens, there is no change of state. We will see what happens after little bit expansion, it will start burning. So there is no change. Second, when heated alone, an element does not undergo a chemical change. Only in the presence of another substance can it undergo a chemical change. So it is saying about the elements. What happens if element, one single element, if we will give heat to a single element, we will try to give heat. What happens? It will don't show any change, and what happens? It will start burning. So do all substance undergo three kinds of change? No. Okay, not all substance undergo three kinds of changes. Okay, so by this we have covered chapter number 4. I have explained thoroughly the whole topic, each and every topic I have explained. If still you have any problem, you can ask me, and I will suggest you to read all the chapter very attentively, and also do exercises, question answer, which when I will give, complete it, and start preparing for your half yearly examinations. Thank you.